welcome to Digital Dudes. I'm going to introduce you to one the host, the one who would loan me Tree Fitty if I ever asked for it, the one who would tell me where the pot of gold is, my right hand man, my little leprechaun of mine. I wouldn't say little ginger of mine because there's another little ginger in my life, but my compadre, my one of my favorite co-hosts, Chris. How are you, buddy?
I am good, and to give you fucking right, it's not a pot of gold, it's a pot of weed. Get it right.
Pot of weed. All right, where's
Yes.
that at? Oh,
That's
like
for
we're
me to
knowing that.
know, you to find out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in Transformers
Oh.
to the other co-host, the married man that is off the shelf and is still on the shelf for the Transformers if his partner agrees to it and all that stuff. And he's only got 3 inches, 3 inches of fury. Robert,
You know
aka
it.
Bobby, aka the soon to be married man.
I was about to say, you know it's 3 inches of hard theory, bro. It's all about it. So slam. So slam. But yeah, man. What's up, buddy? How are you? How are you doing
Not
tonight?
much. And Bravo on the logo on the remote.
Thank you. Thank you. Um, so not much. I've been a busy boy.
Yeah.
Um,
And
so
he's been, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Transformers, he's been a very, I mean, very busy boy.
yeah, well, here, here, there, wherever I can. But what I was about to say was I've been busy getting ready for my new pets. I am
Uh-oh.
excited and the missus hates it, but oh well. I'm getting my ball python. I'm excited. I was about to say boa constrictor. Boa constrictors are illegal in the state of Massachusetts and Connecticut.
And yes, he's not talking about the one-eyed snake either.
No. No. But I'll tell you this, dude. I don't even have the bastard yet because I don't know what it is. Um, it's already costing me money. Well, I got a steel on the tank, so I can't bitch there. A
Yep.
50-gallon tank for 125 bucks. Thank you. I like it. I like it. It helps out a little bit. Um, but I'm excited. I hopefully by maybe the first week of May I'll have it,
Yes.
and then it's the naming and figure out what the sex is. I hope it's a
Mm.
boy. I want it to be Robert Jr. It'll be funny.
What if it's a he, she?
If it's a transformer and it's a snake, I'll be kind of shocked. I would maybe want to look into that. But I was looking at an albino one. The albino is like fucking at least $200 to $300. They had one. They had some snakes on sale. It was like 45 bucks. I was like, I'm like, not yet. I'm dude. I'm gonna tell anybody this. If you get a reptiles, folks, please, please do your fucking research before you get this animal. They're in captivity already, but please make sure everything you have is set up for that animal at all time. Chris, you would understand that. You had a dragon.
Yes, I had a
And I'm not
bearded
talking about
dragon.
your ex-wife. Boom!
Bearded dragon was a lot cuter than her, I have to say.
I was jealous. I wasn't. I didn't really see that much. I think I was in Buffalo when you had the dragon.
Yes, but
But
you did end up seeing the ex-wife.
yeah, like the I don't like that person.
No one does nowadays. Thank
No.
God.
At least you don't randomly text you and say some wild shit like don't ever hit me up. Don't ever ask me to come over and talk to you guys. I'm done and everything. It's kind
Yes,
of weird. At least that I had a friend do that to me this past week. And I was like, I haven't even thought of you. I haven't seen you haven't crossed my mind. And I'm not talking about you, Chris. You always cross my mind. You always blow my phone up. I do love it at times. And I'm like, what the fuck did he send me now? God damn it. And,
Yes, when I have spare time, I act like a little kid and I send stuff to people I know.
oh, the missus says something to me so funny. She's like, you have a stalker, and his name is Chris. I'm like, he's all right.
No, no. You want to know what, ladies and gentlemen, in Transformers, we are having Chris's corner right now because he has one video and he did send it to Bobby today.
You want me to pull it up for you, sir?
Yes, please.
By all means, give me a second. Talk to the fans real quick, buddy.
Now,
Plug your thing. Plug your thing.
plug in my thing. All right.
Ah,
So while he's doing that, I can end
or
up saying this Friday and Saturday, if you're in Nashua, New Hampshire, and you can't wait to get to Halloween, Fright Kingdom in Nashua, New Hampshire, May 2nd and 3rd is open for halfway to Halloween if you're looking for a good haunted house and all that. From 7 p.m. to 9:30 Friday, 6 p.m. to 10 on Saturday. Hurry up, tickets go quick. Now, Bobby, did you get that video up?
I did, sir. I did. You know, I love to get some good old videos up, Chris. And you sent this to me, and it hit home. So, fans,
Yes. As Bobby replied to this, it is true, but
it
I
is.
also told him it might be a trap.
All right, everybody, here we go. I'm gonna put me and Chris right here in our camera angle. And play.
Stay away from it. Not only will that steal your soul, it'll steal part of your paycheck. You'll be putting together Legos at the age of 36. Ask me how I know. Stay away from those kind of girls. They're trouble.
At least they will let you get snakes and have cool things.
Yes.
And I have put together a shit ton of Legos, so everybody get yourself a trap, I would call them.
That is not a trap. That is a woman that knows how to take care of her man.
That is a woman that knew what the hell she was doing.
Yes.
Like, she was late. If you saw a lady, the throat, head
Yes.
movement, the head movement. Stop being lazy bitches. Come on. Come on. Stop nudging it.
And Bobby's reply to that, that's exactly true. And I end up saying, no, it might be a trap in your case. Mine,
No.
that I told him it's not a trap. My ex-wife was a trap.
Yeah. Yeah. At least you got away from that trap.
Yes, I got out of it. She
Yeah.
fucked up.
She fucked up. She fucked up. She fucked up. Oh man. That's I think the most funniest thing ever, like when you kind of like look at that scenario, like you gotta be more happier. Just not just just knowing that you did better. Yeah, you might look at it from the scenario like, yeah, I'm mad I'm living with my parents, but you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
That pot of
And
gold is stacking up and everything, because shit's you have a scenario of a lot of people would say, "Oh, that's being lazy," but at the same time, you got made, especially in this economy right now.
yeah, and no.
Can I ask a question? Is there like, do you have a basement or no?
I do, but honestly, there's no room.
Is it no like? Is it like where my area is or different?
Different.
Like is it carpet or dirt?
It's
Dirt?
dirt,
Oh, never mind.
walls, that stuff.
I was say, why can't you just go and just take that and just turn that into your like studio? Not studio, like your living quarters.
No, not enough room.
Ah, come on.
My basement's smaller than yours.
Eesh. Do you have an attic?
Yes, I
Should
have
grow up.
access to it, but it's getting remodeled still.
Is it going to be your area or no?
It's connected to my area.
Oh, so wait. Oh, what? Word?
Yeah and no at the same time.
No, and yeah. Is it haunted?
No.
Your house is old enough. Well, that house is old enough.
Yes, it is. It's older than my father.
God damn.
Yes.
Well, in a way, there's when um, parents are getting old. My mom's getting old. I think it's so funny. My mom's like 61, and I'm like, holy shit. She don't look 61. People I work with, they look worse than my mom does, and they're like younger than my mom.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's it's also funny that my coworkers are shocked how much younger I look when I shave this down to like, holy shit. I'm like,
Well, the issue is like once you have beard for so many years and you shave, you look so much weirder and younger. It's like a scenario someone had to like, what the fuck just happened?
Bobby, ladies and gentlemen, Transformers, if I got rid of the goatee, I would look a lot younger than Bobby. I'd look
You
like
would
I'm
look
in my
like you're
teens.
20s.
I know that.
That's why I would never shave my fucking face. Oh, no one can give me an amount of money to sit there and shave my fucking face. There is
Bullshit.
nothing. Nope. There is no amount. And when I mean shave, I mean bald, like skin, no hair, all brand new.
I know
There
someone
is
I could
no
talk
money.
to.
What?
I know someone who could talk to you, get you to do that.
The missus would say no. She would no. She agrees. She's like, you ever fucking shave? I'm kicking you out. The beard stays. And that's not even me being scared of her. It's more the scenario of I don't want to ever shave my face. I love my beard. Sure,
No,
I'll
that
trim it.
you'd get carded also if you went to the liquor store.
Oh, I don't. Well, I don't drink.
I know it was when I was in my 20s and I had no beard. I got carded all the time.
You know what? I was lucky. Stupid bucks. At the weird age of fucking 15, 16, 17, maybe 16, no one was carding me at all. I was
'Cause you were
fat and
living
I
in
was a big.
Worcester.
What?
You were living in Worcester, that's
I
why.
was living in Worcester, but I was remember getting packs of ciggies like with no issues, and I'm like, oh well, here we go, and I'm so
Yeah.
happy. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you were living in Worcester.
yeah,
That's why
but
and no one
what?
gave a fuck at the time.
Sometimes alcohol stores gave a fuck. Oh, you want to hear something crazy? I just figured this out. I'm about to be at least 13 years without smoking a cigarette.
Nice.
13. I had to think about that. I'm like, whoa, it's been that long, and I'm like, I haven't. Well, and I was lucky. I didn't do um like when you can tell when you're getting addicted to something, and you're like,
Yep.
this is not me. I'm an asshole, and I don't want to be an asshole. So that's what happened. I didn't. I stopped at a young age, which is smart to do, kids.
I never started
Smart,
cigarettes.
smart. Uh, Smoking anything is bad for you, and I hate when people say pot isn't bad. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It is.
No. Nope. Pot will actually make you go have conversations with people.
No, marijuana is if the scenario is this is I always tell people if you had to pick between smoking a cigarette or smoking a joint, I'm gonna go with a joint because I'm gonna have a good conversation and I'm like nice. A cigarette is gonna make you want to fiend for another one and make you feel ill to your stomach.
It was the opposite with me with drinking. when I was going through my divorce.
What? What? Alcohol?
Hmm.
I think when I was in Buffalo, I was really bad. I drank a lot when I was in Buffalo. Like that was a problem, and I noticed that. I was like, this is not good.
Drinking got me married and divorced.
Well, was it? Wait. In layman's terms, I gotta ask this. Who you were drink was who was drinking? You weren't drinking. She was drinking,
No, I was.
but you didn't drink.
No, she was actually shoving alcohol down my throat.
So she drank.
Yes, and she also made me drink also.
So that was the scenario I was in. But were you at the point like when you were like you were drinking and you're like when you used to get like this is where I'm good and I can just be chilling here. That kept going, or no?
No, I married someone that wanted to go to the club and whatnot, yada yada yada, and
I
she just
remember
kept
those
on giving
days.
me drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks.
Yeah.
Made me feel sick sometimes too much, and
I
it kept on going until up to the divorce, and I'm like, all right, I need to choose something to stop the drinking, and marijuana was the thing that came up
yeah. I
because
just
it actually helped me to socialize more back to my old self before
yeah.
my ex.
Um when I was in Buffalo, me and my ex we would drink a lot and I always remember this. I got home, I would have my bottle of Crown Royal Peach, and I would do 3 shots of those, and then two Angry Orchards or Downies because I hate beer. I would have two to one of those. It all depends how I feel that night. And then I was like, it went from 2 to 3 shots to 6 shots. 6 shots turned to 9 shots to a bottle every night, pretty much. And I
It
was
was
like,
actually
this isn't fun anymore.
it got worse because before my ex-wife, I used
Yeah.
to drink 75% of Jägermeister straight from the bottle,
Ugh.
and
Ugh.
she got me into whiskey and all that stuff.
I love whiskey.
I do like whiskey, but honestly, when she ended up having me like brought Jaeger, she wanted to see what would happen. She actually had me drink the whole bottle. I'm like, I need to take a shower now.
Jaeger is so disgusting.
When
I
I
can't.
when I drink Jaeger now, I break out hives. I have to hop in the shower right
It's
after.
so bad for you. Like I can't remember last time I actually had a shot of Jaeger. It was forever ago.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do me a favor right now? Can you say, "Good God Almighty, that fucking killed him"?
Good God Almighty, I fucking killed him.
Oh yeah, you didn't do it like Jr. I wanted you to do Jr.
Oh,
'Cause you got
oh, oh, good God. He hit him with the fucking stunner. Oh
good,
my God.
good God Almighty, that killed this son of a bitch.
Um, or do you want me to do it as Joey Styles from ECW since you're wearing the hat?
Like, if you can do a I can do a good Joey Styles.
Oh my God. He hit him with the fucking stunner. It's EC's fucking W. EC dub. EC dub. EC dub.
That's a fucking that's good. When the we're gonna get into our main topic tonight, but we're talking about wrestling and impersonations.
Yes.
One this guy his name is I don't want never mind, I don't want to say his name. I work with him. We're talking. He was like, oh, I remember watching wrestling back in the day. And he's an older fella. He's older. He's in his
Yes.
upper 60s. And he said something. He's like, oh, and then he came up to me. He's like, do you know Dusty Rhodes' Hard Time? I'm like, Hard Time, brother. I know about Hard Times. And I went on a whole spiel. He started cracking the fuck up, dude. He's like, you're really good at that. And I'm like, Hard Time, brother. I know about that Hard Times. Ric Flair, I'm going to beat your ass here. The Sting and all them thumb bitches are going to love me. Whoo. Nature boy, I'm going to kick your ass.
I have to do it. But I gotta do one thing. I'll be right back.
Well, Chris is going to do something. Where is he going? Let's see. Let's take a moment. Let's look in Chris's room. There's a Deadpool duck, Wolverine duck. There's a Joker over here. If you can see where my mouse is, there's Joker. Got some TV shit going on. It looks like he's watching the Avengers. Oh, Chris is back. Oh, what is he doing? He's wearing an AEW shirt. That's a big no in the house of Jagirs because we don't support fucking trash. Oh, all right. Well, Chris is back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chris.
No, but a cup of coffee. Oh, yeah, freak out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Macho Man.
Cup
Oh.
of coffee, the big guy. Yeah, cup of coffee. I
got
watched that
3
video.
minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Oh man, that video you sent me with the dog, that shit had me fucking cracking up. Like that dog, and the dog looked just like him too. Like, cup of
Oh, yeah,
coffee,
freak
number
out.
one. Yeah, brother, a cup of coffee. Let me get you there.
Oh my god, I laugh every time I come across something that sounds like fucking Macho Man, and that dog is the perfect thing. I'm like, I have to send this to puppy.
And the thing is with Macho Man, he is hands down one of the greatest people.
Yes,
One of the greatest. I'll
yes,
say.
he definitely is. He should have headlined WrestleMania 3. Him and Ricky the Steamboat.
He should have been in a WrestleMania match and won the world title at WrestleMania. Wait, did he?
No,
No.
he
But-
faced Ricky the Steamboat, and that was the most talked match ever for WrestleMania 3.
For the Intercontinental title. I remember that match.
Yes, that was the best match ever. Him and
they,
Ricky planned that whole
I
thing
was
out
saying, they planned that match out completely from start
the
to
same
finish.
day.
It was phenomenal. One of my favorite matches for WrestleMania. But everybody,
Yes.
we're gonna take a little bit break on the wrestling talk. Cause we did Booomania, garbage. Dominic Mysterio, dude. I got. We're gonna go into our topics. The topic tonight. I looked up the betting for that for that match.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was like 1 to 50 of a chance of Dominic winning that match.
Yeah.
And it was like, if I would have bet $5, I would have like literally made a couple thousand off of it.
Oh, I
and
believe it.
all that shit. And
I'm
I was
not a
like,
betting person.
motherfucker. Yeah,
I-
I'm not either. That's my issue.
Yeah. I
And all
totally
that shit.
understand that.
Well, yeah. But all right. I'm gonna let's start off with one. Man, this past week
Mm-hmm.
I had a scenario with my Capital One. Fuck them.
Capital One.
Shitty. And I noticed things. People's customer service have gone to shits at work. Like,
Oh, thank you. Come again.
it's not even that, man. It's like when I go to a store, sucks. Call somebody. Hold on, we'll send you over to someone who's eating chicken masala. It's like, what is your problem? Disconnect your internet and then replug it back in. It's ridiculous. It was just, it's just like, you motherfuckers. I hate it. And you worked in customer service, and I don't know how the hell you did it. Like, for how long were you in customer service, Chris?
Now, which job are you talking about is the question.
You pick. Dealer choice.
Okay, I can roll off the jobs. Price Chopper, Dollar Tree, Boston Paintball.
Let's go with Price Chopper, because I think was that the one that was right by your apartment?
Yes.
I got a job
all
there and
Dollar
I
Tree.
denied them.
Um, I didn't really have to deal with customers unless they came in because the Price Chopper was open 24/7.
Yeah, you did
I
night
was
shift,
stocking the
right?
shelves.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the worst.
Did they pay you good or no?
No,
No.
they didn't.
Um, I remember when I used to work at Speedways?
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you about the wild night I had about the lady?
No.
Oh, all right. Here's a customer service. So I did work in
Uh,
the.
but do you want me? I didn't even explain mine. I just said where I
Oh,
was
okay.
working.
By all means. I thought you
Um,
that's where you were explaining.
supposedly, in quotes, as Price Chopper did, me and another worker, we were on break and all that, and
Yeah.
one customer or a few of them came in and they seen us driving around on the electric carts at night
Oh.
and supposedly complained to corporate. But but I had proof and all that, so didn't the other coworker because I was the only one that got suspended for at least a week.
Damn.
Yes.
No pay,
And
right?
yeah, no pay. But I
Fuck
ended up
that.
saying, um, what was the customer's name? Because honestly, I could tell you that's one of actually the coworkers' girlfriends that who's also working and is trying to get through and hire upper management and all that.
Oh.
Because he was supposed to cover me for one night because I had to work at an event at the College of the Holy Cross since I was in the kitchen. I asked him, "Will you willing to cover for me?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." The night before, when I was working with him, he cut himself with a fucking box cutter, and he asked his girlfriend to come pick him up, bring him to the hospital. The fucker didn't even go to the fucking hospital. He went home and slept the night, and he didn't go to the hospital until the morning.
He's an idiot. Well, with a box cutter, you don't really need to, unless you really fuck
No,
your
he
hand up.
actually had a couple of stitches.
Yeah, what an idiot who cut himself with a fucking box cutter.
Yeah, he cut
Learn where
towards
the
him, not
blade
away from
is.
him.
Yeah, learn where your hands is, dummy.
No, he cut towards him, not away from
Like,
him.
no, yeah, he went. Yeah, kids never cut
No,
towards you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm saying, but never cut towards. Always away from you. Safer.
yeah.
Magic. Let
And
me
now
tell
he's
you.
a supervisor at College of the Holy Cross.
Ew,
Yes.
loser. Well, I
Yes.
want my nephew to be on the Holy Cross hockey team. I want that kid to go to that school.
No,
But
don't want him to.
why? It's a bitch. It's a bunch of richy up here kids.
Uh, and two, they don't even make it to the championship in the hockey team.
Oh, so they suck.
Yes.
Heard.
If he
All
was
right.
in the football, if he was in the football team, yes,
Yeah. And their baseball team, I heard, is pretty good.
yes.
Yeah.
The
But
men's hockey team sucks.
I can tell you a story when I was working at Speedway House. I used to do the third shift. I think it lasts about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Um, it was this lady. I can't tell the whole graphic detail, but this lady was nude, um, very discarded.
Mm-hmm.
If you catch my drift.
Yes.
Um, and she came up to me asking me for a cigarette. And now I'm like, what the fuck? Like scenario. I'm like, oh, whoa, ma'am. Hold on. And I'm like, so I'm like, I'm kind of like in my head, like, what the fuck do I do in this situation? Because I'm like, uh, and I'm like, hold on. So I kind of go inside. I try to grab her or something. And I press this silent alarm for the cops to come. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
this chick took off when the cops came.
Oh, I believe it. It's
And
what's
then and then they were like, they came, talked in there, like, what happened? I'm like, oh, this chick came from down here, and that's it. He's like, you didn't see or hear anything? I'm like, no, dude. I just noticed a woman beaten the fuck up out of and everything, and not in the condition that you should be finding a woman.
yeah.
It was a very scary night, and then I found like a fucking 2 syringes, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. That was like my last of customer service and everything. I'm like, I can never ever do it again. It's just too grimy. It's not me. It's not
It
me.
it it all depends on exactly what customer service you're dealing with sometimes on the job.
Dude, even when I worked this, when I was on a little bit of a layoff this past year, I worked 2 days at Spirit Halloween. I
Hmm.
fucking hated it. I hated it, dude. It's like these kids come in, they just throw shit all over the place, and it's like, I'm like, dude, you're a piece of shit. That's what I was like mainly saying to myself. Like, these kids suck. I hate these losers.
That is why I'm glad I work at a paintball place and I deal with customers.
Yeah. Speaking of that, everything all good over there?
Yes, I could go back Sunday.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm happy that
Yeah,
situation got all figured out for you.
I'll give you more details when we're done
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I figured. We don't need to talk about that shit here.
Yes.
Um, but it was like, I just can't do it. And I yelled at somebody on the phone too. I told her she's a stupid bitch. That ain't nice.
No, that's why I'm glad I work at my paintball job and all,
Yeah, but like,
because
oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
I can make up the games and make them really tough for them sometimes, which is the plus.
Do you deal with like younger kids or like you got a mix
It
of like
it
adults
it
and
it really all depends on what customers exactly.
oh
Because I had a bunch of Africans that were adults and all that stuff.
what do you no, it's Indian. Look at me. Look at me. What are you talking about?
So
You saying I cannot shoot this man in
can you
the
shut the fuck
ass.
up?
Shut the fuck up.
Can you shut the fuck up so I can explain the story? Um,
Of course I can.
what do you talk about? What the situation is? What happened? Uh, the people that were working in the shed gave him the wrong type of gun.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, that's not the right one that'll fit these paintballs. Go back to the shed, switch it for a different gun. They gave him a gun that was not working very well on the field. So
Uh-huh.
I'm trying my best to fix whatever I can.
Uh-huh.
And he shot a couple of times
Uh-huh.
and it still wasn't fucking working. Comes up to me. I'm trying to fix as best I can. Now, mind you, I'm watching the same dude. He's trying to rapid fire it on his freaking finger with him shooting it when it's only a one shot thing.
Can,
When he shoots it several times, when the barrel's not even completely on it, it jams. It stops before it even gets into the barrel, and it just keeps plugging up with all the paint you shoot right behind it. It just affects the gun in the back and makes it fucks up even more. So I'm doing my best, get everything off of it, and I'm just like, just hold it while I'm trying to fix another customers and all that stuff. The dude goes, tries shooting the gun, just goes down 5 feet from him. He walks off, goes, talks to the manager and all that. I told the manager what the situation was, and the dude's like, I'll give you a freaking discount. Because the dude started yelling at the top of his fucking lungs right in front of me next to the manager.
now,
I,
man,
s- I seriously looked at the manager. I'm like, I'm walking away because I'm older than the manager because it's his situation. He has to deal with it since he's
yeah,
yelling at it. I looked at the manager when he walked away from him and settled everything with him. I looked at him like, all I was able to do was unjam his paint. And I just told him to hold the gun while I was trying to fix someone else's. I was going to tell him right after I was helping someone else, go to the shed very quickly and replace the gun with the person that's at the shed. Now, mind you, all my coworkers are younger than me. So
yeah,
whoever was in the shed last year does not know how to fix the guns as well as I do. And the
yeah.
manager's going to keep me in the shed permanently all the time I'm working there. I was like,
Nice.
thank God.
Can I was about to say I want to do the voice thing. In here, you stupid white man. fix my gun
No,
now.
no.
You fix my gun now, or as I come in, I'll beat the shit out of you.
No,
Look at me.
Look.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
no. You weren't close enough. He's like, you fucking stupid. You told me it was fucking working. Go try bang. No, it did fucking work, motherfucker.
This gun don't work. You stupid fucking man. You
You
stupid
can't.
fucking man.
I was closer to his way he did it.
Oh man,
He
that's
sounded
so
like
good.
more Nigerian, not African.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't do it. That's straight up African. This stupid fucking that the man.
No,
The white man.
you fucking asshole. You do not know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know how to do your job.
Man.
That's how it was. I was like walking away because honestly, I told the manager because he's younger than me. I helped him out and all that. I told him if you see me give you white eyes, that means I'm walking away. I have to calm down, or I'm gonna get physical with the customer.
You should have said, like, I'm sorry, this is not guerrilla warfare. You're not. I'm not used. You're. I understand this is not the Congos. I
Well,
would
you
have gone into that guy.
No, I would have ended up looking at him and just swinging, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
that's an assault.
Yeah,
And then a
that's
hate
why I was
crime.
like,
And then maybe a hate crime.
that's why I was like, I just told him when he started, I'm like, if I give you white eyes and the customer's pissing me off, I'm walking away so I don't lose my job.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Smart. I respect that. I just couldn't stop laughing. I just think
Yeah.
I've seen people like lose their fucking shit in a work store. And then my favorite is really watching someone get mad at themselves. But so all right, I can bring up this. So me and my girl, we went to she was bringing back some shit for a tour.
Hmm.
And then she said there was this fat heifer cow right behind my sweet angel.
Hmm.
And then this other moo came in and she started talking shit. Now she's like, there's only one manager on staff. Oh, there's only one person on staff. And then one lady, she's like, give me a second, man. Someone's gonna come up and help you. Help you. Jesus Christ, I just want to be able to try these offers on. Blah 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 blah. Dude, underneath my, I said it loud enough too when the cashier looked at me. I said, "What a bitch." I said, "What a cunt," but just like,
Yeah.
get fuck off. Give her a second. Someone's gonna get with you. I hate when people have to be so angry because they want to try something on. I'm like, calm the fuck down. You'll be able to get your shit. You don't need. I like anytime I go somewhere, I just don't ever. I'm like, can I try this on? Yeah. I never get. I don't get mad at them. Like I need to have it now. You know, stupid.
I actually helped out a person working in customer service once,
Yeah.
and the lady was so excited she gave me a discount when she had me next on the register.
Nice.
Yeah. I basically, the customer had a declining card. She's like, "Can you try it again? Can you try it again?" Tried all the cards, decline, decline, decline. And she's like, "This is fucking stupid. This machine's broken. No, my cards are not declined. I'm not giving you fucking cash. I'm not giving you information." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, lady, calm down. She's letting you know there's nothing wrong with the register and all that. She's like, "Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of my face." I'm like, you need to back off, step away, calm down, or get the fuck out of the store and leave the shit. And there was security. It was in Walmart, Worcester.
Walmart's the worst. You
Yes.
got trash there.
Oh, they remodeled the place.
Did they? I like the
Yes.
Super Center one.
Yes.
Yeah, it was shitty when I was going there a lot.
Yeah, they've remodeled it. Security actually took the lady out of the building. And the
Doesn't
lady
surprise me.
behind the cash register, she's like, "Thank you for very much for sticking up for me." I'm like, "No problem. I have no customer service. I worked at Price Chopper, Dollar Tree, and the kitchen of Holy Cross. I know. I know what you go through."
Chris, like, I understand. I've been there. I've been in the
Yes.
trenches.
Yes.
It's like when I was a cook, I used to lose my fucking cool, and now I'm like I work with machines, and I'm like, oh, I'll deal with these machines, and I don't have to ever deal with people. I still deal with people, but not as much as
I
fuck
barely
ups.
deal with people now with my full-time job. Thank God.
Oh, that must be nice then. Be able to have like a job that you don't have to deal with it every fucking day. Like have to deal with humans.
Well, the last time I dealt with a customer was about 6 months ago.
Really.
Ask me a question.
Another thing is, I hate to say this. People who work in pet industries, like Petco and all that shit, and PetSmart, know if you work in that, know your shit.
Yes.
I hate going. I go there, and some people give me some good information. Some people it's like, dirt, and I'm like, I gotta go down
Yeah.
that place too. Like, I'm just worried about what a couple things, and I'm still like procrastinating getting the snake.
Go to
I'm
Thanks.
I might have to. I
That's a lot
honestly,
better. That is a lot better than PetSmart or Petco.
well, it's not the snake where I'm worried about. It's just I have I have questions, and I'm trying to make sure because I've been every video I watch. I said make sure your tank, your tank. Make
Give you
sure you
heads.
have it all set.
Give you heads up. The link I sent you to Danks. You
Yeah.
send a message. He's gonna reply to that instantly.
I try. He hit me. I asked him to give him a call around 70, and I tried calling me. He never got back to me. I'm
That's why
not.
you
I'm
end
not.
up.
What's
You
up?
don't have to give him a call. You have to send him a message and just say in the message, reply whenever you can,
Yeah, but
and he
yeah.
will reply to it.
No, no. I know he would. I'm just I'm just trying to make sure everything is.
Yeah, he is good for that.
Yeah.
Is if he's not able to, I could actually contact you to someone that's gone to Danks so many times. That's a
Didn't
loyal customer.
didn't what's her name? Who's he? What's he? Your
She didn't
your
work.
old your old barber chick. Deja?
She's in New Hampshire now.
No, but didn't she knows about snakes? I feel like she knew a lot about snakes.
Yes and no, but honestly, she knew a lot about snakes, but she didn't have them very long sometimes because of
Ah,
her situations.
ah, exactly. Understand.
Yes. But I
I'm
did
in.
have another friend who did have snakes and still in Worcester and whatnot.
Yeah, because as I said, go back to the beginning.
Yep.
Make sure you get a reptile. You make sure your setup for that reptile is good to go. No hiccups. Everything is smooth.
And before you buy anything, ladies and gentlemen, Transformers, do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to everyone that you know that's had a snake, whatnot. Go to exotic pet stores and whatnot. Find any pet stores, exotic pet places around you, and find out information from there.
Yep. Because that is gonna be the best bet. And my dad was
Yes.
telling me he's like he was trying to get me to get a boa constrictor. I'm like, those are illegal.
Yes.
That would be cool, but I don't want something that's 6 foot, 6 feet long. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's too big. The boa, they said, the python. No, boa, ball python. The ball python usually gets up to like the 3 feet, and I'm like, the tank would be perfect for a 3 foot boa. Or ball python. I keep getting the fucking mix up. It'll be perfect for the goddamn snake. But all right, now another thing is, kids, ladies, gentlemen, Transformers, and all. I have a question, Chris.
Okay.
TikTok shop.
Dun dun dun.
Dun.
Yes.
Now, Chris has been really. I don't know if it's like he's hyping it, but I'm worried about it as a scenario because you would be the type of guy who would be like, "Oh, this is good," but I'm worried about buying stuff off it because I feel like it's a scam. And there's things I
So,
want.
so, you know, the headset I'm pointing at with my fingers, TikTok Shop.
Yes. All right.
They're good. They work perfectly. If I don't want the mic and whatnot, I could actually pull this out and use a different mic if I wanted to. These are a
All
gaming
right.
headset. My soundboard, TikTok Shop. They are worth it and all that. But you got to make sure. One thing, if you do buy on the TikTok, make sure it's from the original person that's posted the video that has the original link. Because there are some that are false.
I saw one for Dr. Squash and I was like, ooh.
The Dr. Squash ones are all true. Those are all from original.
I still wanted Mando to sponsor us so bad. And they said no to me. They did. They said it meanly. They were like, "Hey, yo, we don't need you over here." And I'm
Well,
like, "Wow, Mando."
I'm actually shocked you haven't asked Dude Wipes.
Oh my god, that could be a good one. Hey, dude, ready? This is how Steve
Because
would work.
honestly, we could actually have a lot of shitty topics about that.
Oh, I got a lot of good ones, but this is how Steve sells do vibes. Ready?
And you want to know one thing?
Well,
Dude Wipes are also sold on TikTok too.
yeah, that's true. All right, ready? This is how Steve. Hey, dude, have you ever noticed like you after eating some hot stuff and my own hot sauce fire in your butthole? Yeah, dude. um, your butthole's on fire. Now with my friends from Dude Vibe, your butthole won't be on fire as much anymore. So, Dude Vibes, get him. Discount Steve out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I can't do his voice for that long. It hurts my fucking throat.
Oh, I
Yeah,
believe
dude.
I actually have a funny situation. I did buy Dude Wipes on TikTok,
They're not
a
good for
three
your thing.
a 3-pack,
Ooh.
and I thought they were just the original one, the white and green you usually see that was an XL. No, I got the um Spooky Dookie edition. It smelled like pumpkin spice. And I said to everyone, well, now as if I wipe my ass and I want a chick to eat my asshole, she could taste pumpkin spice.
Oh, Chris, what the
If
language
she
is
wants,
there?
if she wanted to toss my salad.
Oh man, that's horrible. Honey, do you want me to put some cinnamon down there? Ha ha ha.
No, do you want to taste some pumpkin spice from my ass that's nice and smooth and spotless for you?
It's never too early for pumpkin spice.
And the best part about it was the Dude Wipes did smell like pumpkin spice.
Yeah, the only bad thing is about Dude Wipes, they are bad for your septic tank. You gotta throw them bitches away.
No,
I ain't flushing no Dude Wipes down my septic.
they're all plant material. I
I
looked
ain't.
up the research on them.
Sir, you may. I ain't doing it. I ain't risking. I'm scared.
I know, I'm just saying.
I'm scared about that one. But like, I think I was looking at the flamethrower thing. I want one for like $15. I'm like, there's something gotta be. This gotta be wrong.
The issue is there's only one downfall.
Tariffs.
No,
What is it?
the shipping costs.
There, that's what they get you on. How much is shipping?
Yes. Depends on exactly what. Uh, for the G10, I end up spending, as they wanted, was $10 and some cents
It's not bad. It's not that good, but not bad.
plus $12 shipping.
Oh,
The headset was pull the price off on my phone.
Well, Chris is pulling the price up on his phone. You can also come.
Started getting
Well, you can also follow us on TikTok, Digital Dudes 420, and our Facebook page, Digital.
my gourd. Time to go. Started.
And our Facebook, Digital Dudes 420, our Instagram, Digital Dude 420, and the YouTube channel, Digital Dude 420, and follow us on SoundCloud and Spotify. All the episodes there's all the classics. Nothing with it's just the two amigos. Hopefully get some guests on again. I've been kind of hitting up people. People has been hitting me back up. People haven't hit me back up. Chris, are you back yet?
Yes, I am.
Okay, there you go.
The price I paid for these bad boys was $24.99, and it ended up going up to 35.
35.
Yes.
35. That's not too bad. Not too good either. It's pretty shitty.
Yes.
But what are you gonna do? I got it. So I am gonna buy the flamethrower thing, and I'll get back to you about it. If it's really good, I'm like, holy shit, Chris, this was actually kind of worth it. But if it's shitty, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm like, give me my $15.
Can't blame me because they actually go through your card and whatnot.
No, I'll blame you because you told me to buy it off a TikTok shop, and I'm like,
I didn't
no.
tell you to buy it.
You're
the one who wants
why
to.
why you fucking arguing with me, asshole? You say, hey man, we should do this for a bit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all about it. And then you have to be such a little cum ass.
Hey, I didn't shoot in your Fruity Pebbles this morning, so don't blame me.
I didn't have Fruity Pebbles. That fucking Cheerios.
That's what you didn't tell me
bitch.
this morning.
I'm gonna fucking rape. Plex you. It says new Superplex, Rapeplex. It's a wrestler.
No, sorry. You ain't gonna let me put it in your butt. You ain't gonna put it in mine.
No one's letting anybody in my honey hole. It's a no-no. It's a no-no zone. I don't understand.
Bother.
Oh, bother. Why? Why, Rabbit? Why won't you finger my asshole? I don't know. I don't know. The guy who played him actually recently died.
I know. Roger
Shame.
Rabbit.
Oh, never mind. You won't be around. May 2nd. Mick Foley, JBL, Blue Meanie, Sable, Jacqueline are all gonna be doing
I know.
autograph signs.
I know.
I'm thinking about bringing the Winged Eagle and getting that signed by Mick Foley.
He never had the title. You can't do it. You can't do it.
The Winged Eagle, he did. The Attitude Era, yes.
There was two versions.
The big one. That's the one
He
I
didn't
have.
have that one.
Yes, he did. He had the Attitude Era title. He won it. I remember watching it. He won it at Worcester, Mass. In the DCU Center. It was 1999.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it because WCW spoiled it.
Yep, because
He beat The Rock because of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Don't you tell me what I don't. Tell me I know, you son of a bitch. And I would love to have some wrestlers things signed so I can put on the wall of fame.
Can you do me a favor if I send money?
What up, buddy?
Can you get me a Blue Meanie T-shirt and signed by him?
If they have meanie shirts, I will.
Yes.
Cause I like a BWO one.
Yes.
All right, if they have a BWO one, if they have like a 8x, do you want that?
Nah, I just want the T-shirt.
You just want the? I know. I just want the fucking shirt, dog.
Yeah, I want it. The T-shirt signed by the Blue Meanie.
I met Meanie.
I know.
I told you that.
I've met Mick Foley several times.
I met Mick Foley. I want him. I'm so excited. I told the missus I just want to like meet him and say, "Dude, you're the man." I'm not gonna like dick ride
Foley
on
is
him.
God.
Foley is the man.
Foley is God. Get it right. Foley is God. He was Cactus Jack. He was Dude Love, and he was Mankind, and he was himself. He is God.
Foley is God. Let me rephrase. He is God. And that's how we're going to should end this episode tonight. Foley being God. Legendary.
Yes.
Legendary status, I would call him.
Also, speaking of wrestling,
What?
I was shocked who appeared after WrestleMania
You were right,
on
Rusev.
Raw.
Rusev.
I'm shocked.
Did
'Cause
I'll continue on.
as Friday, we were getting Aleister Black. I was excited. I thought I was gonna see him at freaking WrestleMania facing Randy Orton with the three deadliest letters, RKO. No, it was fucking Joe Henry. You want to know who I thought it was? Because I ended up following him. I thought it was Rusev. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. The Bulgarian brute. He's back.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
If SmackDown ever comes to
I've already looked at prices.
hold on. If SmackDown ever comes to Boston or
August.
Or Raw. Oh no, I'd rather do SmackDown. How much I would go, but the issue is I want to be close. I ain't doing no fucking far ass way seating. I want to be.
You're looking at $1,000.
God damn! I knew it would be $1,000. I want to be not front row, but enough to be like, yeah, this is
You're
cool.
spending close to $1,000
It's fucking ridiculous. It makes me so mad. It makes me so fucking mad.
because
Anger.
honestly, you're forgetting about Massachusetts taxes.
I want to go to. That's what I want to do to Connecticut. That one's a smaller arena.
Or Providence, Rhode Island.
We can do that one too.
Yeah.
I would go.
I want to go.
I'm not going to an AEW show. I'll tell you that. Fuck that noise. If you got me front row seats, I would go. I ain't going. I would never step foot in an AEW arena. Sorry.
I was lucky, but I gave the ticket up because I went to a friend's birthday. A good friend of mine. I gave up wrestling tickets, front row, ringside seats
See?
for his birthday. I told him, and he's like, I feel so bad you gave up those tickets.
Was it AEW?
It was AEW. I was sitting on the fucking barricade.
I would have felt bad because it's so close, but I was so like, psh, AEW, bro. Fuck AEW.
Oh, they were cheap prices also.
Yeah, because AEW sucks. They suck now.
They were in Worcester.
Yeah, at DCU Center, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Under $200.
That's not bad. That's really good. DCU Center for wrestling for like Raw and SmackDown. Fucking
no. AEW. No? It was going to be Wednesday show and Saturday show and some Ring of Honor.
Oh.
So it was 4 shows. I was going to sit ringside. I gave it up. Yeah. I was just like, I told my friend, I told my friend, I'm mad at you, but I did it because I love you. And he's like, you're such a nice fucking to me. I'm like, yeah, you're not in wrestling, but you know how fucking hardcore I am wrestling, and I gave it up for you.
If I ever can score us 2 tickets front row center, would you pay? Are you like, yes?
I'd be like, I'll give you a blowjob.
I'm like, I don't want that. I'm like, no, don't, no, no, but no, that get the missus to do that for me.
She'd be like, my job's done.
She's like, ugh. She's like, ugh, why? Why do I have to do that for him? Because she loves me. But all right, everybody, we are coming to the end of our episode. And like always, it's a fucking classic. I love doing it. I love doing it at all times. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you this. So I started Till Dawn. I'll end this on a good note. Started Till Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't bad at all. I took a nap, like a 10-minute nap. No, it wasn't bad at all, man. I would
No,
definitely.
you
say-
sleeping during a movie.
I was snoring.
I still can stay up and watch a full movie.
It was only 10 minutes. Fuck off. I was tired.
As
I
I
hey
could say,
if I would have took that if I didn't take that nap, I would have been like,
you want to hear something funny?
What up?
I went to a Tech Nine show.
Yeah.
You know that ginger rapper that's on Strange Music and all that?
Ritz.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fell asleep during his set.
That must have been great.
Oh, that was a lovely nap.
When you're sitting at the booth, you're like,
No, I was sitting up in the balcony.
oh, I remember those days. But all right, well, everybody, like I said, I didn't even say it, but like, comment, share, subscribe to Digital Dudes and all our platforms. I think Chris, we're not gonna be able to shoot this next week because you're going to do your secret job.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody, well,
We can. We'll talk after.
We'll talk afterwards. But
Yes.
But everybody, if you get an episode, you get an episode. But if you don't, I'll tell you. But all right, everybody, we'll catch you all next week, or not. Peace. Right. Peace.